Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Her and Me.
I love it.
As always, we have the wonderful, beautiful SunPsychic Jean with
Oh,
me today. We love doing these readings for everyone. And we'll get back to our mystery series very soon. School's out for me, so I have more time to do a little delving into. But I don't know about you, but I miss those series.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's great to have a little bit of both. But when we have that dedicated intention to connect with a certain energy or subject, it really does have some magical outcomes. And I love seeing what comes of it after we're done. It's because our intentions are one thing, but what it becomes is another. It's lovely.
It is. It is. So I just want to let everybody know too. I may be on a bit of delay. I'm having some internet issues. You would think Mercury's in retrograde at the moment, but maybe Mercury is just residing in my sacred space. But we've got a lot of people in chat already, and I do want to say that there's a couple people I didn't get to last night that I promised them a reading um,
Oh,
today, and I'm just going to star them real quick. So,
you
oh,
have them
Cindy,
on
I'm
a
sorry to
list.
hear.
Hmm.
I got a list. It's just two or three people, but Jean, if you want to say hi to some people while I try to find these, there she is. Okay, a couple
Absolutely.
people here.
Welcome, Joyful
You
Journey.
can
Thank you
start
for
saying
being
hi.
here. And Swancheck, thank you for being here. Nancy, a Crohn's Intuition. We love having you here. Thank you for being here. It's so nice to have the support of our peeps, isn't it? I know I was on with Allie, Heart and Soul Connected, earlier today, and Terry Suzuki came on and said hi. And I'm like, Terry, I'm like we never see each other. And she said she was waving back. It's nice to see the peeps that we usually have other shows with come on and say hello, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And I want to say real quick, the plans are June 20th. I will be going to Nancy's house. She lives 3 hours at most away from me. And we're going to have like a slumber party, pajama party, slash my birthday's in on the 24th. So we'll be doing a live and just having people come in and chat with us and have a little jammy party.
I didn't know you were a solstice baby. No wonder the sun psychic likes gingerfae.
Aha!
And
uh,
and what part of the world does Nancy come from? Is she in Virginia?
she is in North Carolina.
Okay.
So
Right.
if we were to meet halfway, Asheville would be about halfway from us. She's like up here, and I'm down here, and Asheville's in the middle. And it is. It's kind of a triangle for us. We're the greater than sign.
That's lovely. I love that. Ocean
Uh,
GD is here. Nice to see you. Cindy is here, and Jackie Sorello is here. Diamond. I think I
hello.
said Jessica Lynn. Blue Crescent Tarot. Hi, Blue Crescent Tarot. Nice to see you.
Oh,
Ami-
Deanne's here. Okay, that's
Ami-
Deanne.
oh,
She's
hi,
the one
Dee.
that started the whole sip thing. So when you need to take a break, it was
Oh,
sip.
I will be doing that. I have some mushroom coffee, which is just
You like
delightful,
it?
and it's not addictive in the sense that coffee is, but it's addictive in the sense that it's good for you and you kind of crave it after you don't have it.
Oh,
So I
really? Good
it's
to
it's a warm
know.
day, but I still have some hot coffee. Joyful Dolphin is here. Hi, Joyful Dolphin. That's a neat
Yeah.
name.
I
Um,
love that. She's one of the ones I promised a reading if she'd pop over.
I see. Very nice. Diamond is here. Carolyn Adams. Jackie Jacaranda. Hey, Jackie. Nice to see you. The Crone Zone. Priscilla is here. Good afternoon,
Lovely.
ladies in chat. Have you been with the Crone Zone yet, Ginger?
I have not.
Okay. Well,
Hint, hint.
there you go. And Jessica Lynn, I love that. And she's asking for something special. We are doing something special today. We
Yeah.
are, I'm trying to see where
I want to make
did
sure
I
I
go
got
past
everybody.
mine? Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. I lost myself here.
No.
Um, Here, messages from dragons, fae, unicorns, mermaids, elementals,
Unicorns.
anything. This is just a suggestion. We want to keep
Yeah.
it light. We want to keep it fun. We want to keep it creative. And, if you have a question about something, other than that, we're going to take that as well. We're not going to kick anything out, but in case anybody, needs a suggestion, like this group needs a suggestion, right?
Oh,
And I
but
have Jonathan Daly is here. Hi, Jonathan. Nice to see you.
yeah, he said he was enjoying mushroom coffee with you.
Wow. We must have gotten the recommendation from the same person. JR is here. Amelia is here. La Lima is here.
Um,
Um, nice to see everybody. And Leah McKeah is back. Hi, Leah. So nice to
Aw,
see you. Let me see. I know I can barely read the.
the
Oh, okay.
jumps,
Everybody's saying hi to everybody, and that's where I
right?
am. I'm back to the beginning now,
Okay.
everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I
Crone
think I've
Zone
got so far.
says you must join us on the Crone Zone, Ginger Fae,
Oh,
and we'll
I
talk.
would love to.
She's a wealth of knowledge. She has an amazing background and a diverse um, expertise, and she has she does beautiful readings as well. Nancy Riker is here. Everybody's jumping in.
I
Wow.
know. We just have a lot of people. JR says definitely getting hot. I went to turn on the air conditioner, but it says I think I'm just going through my hot flashes again because I'm just like, or it's almost always it's either when I'm up here. So I don't know if it's just spirit working through me in different ways and just hot saying I'm here, or it's just a hot flash. I can't make up my mind which it is.
So, Ginger, how do people get in contact with you if they would like a private reading?
Yes, in the my description on my page, I think I have everybody starred, is my email address. And yeah, so they can email me and
You'll send them
I've
the
been,
information and
yeah,
the options for the dates to book. Oh,
exactly. So I do tarot. I most of the time I don't do straight oracle readings, but I like to throw a card or two of oracle in with the tarot. And I do the smoking billet readings. And for
I
those of
had
you who
one.
don't, yeah, and those are just a I'll be doing one next week with a friend. We did an exchange. She did an astrology reading for me. I'm gonna but it's holding paper over a candle flame, and the smoke, you just keep moving it, and the smoke gives you like a scribble, so to speak. And uh, just for a quick example, I'm showing somebody. This looks like a mermaid,
It does.
and how do you get a perfect circle in the center? There's the pearl, and so it's just a kind of a general reading. It's not going to answer. I mean, it might answer questions, but I have in the past answered a question which was very interesting. That's for another show. That might be a PM show. No, but it's very interesting how what messages can come through the smoke, and so they're just a lot of fun. And then I'm going to experiment with it's Farah from Faraway Tarot and Astrology, or Astrology and Tarot, incorporating some tarot into it to like clarifiers for clarifying and
Oh,
stuff. So
neat.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's a
yeah.
beautiful tool. You can develop that.
Mhm.
You can find out which cycle to wash the darks on with the tarot these days, you know? Should I put
And
these
you,
on
Miss
hold?
Sun, and let them know how to get a hold of you for readings.
Yes, SunPsychicJean.com is my website. Everything is there. And you can check my calendar there. You can sort of like click on a reading and then click on continue. And then you can see my calendar options there if
Oh,
you want to
love
do
that.
that. And then you can always back out if you want to do it later, if you want to just see what my availability is. Some people, it, yeah, I understand that timing is important, and I believe that it's your reading, and the timing is important for all things to be the best
Yeah,
they can be, for sure.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Sherry Voices from the Swamp is here, and look at her. Is she the pro or is she the pro? She's the one who taught me how to do that. I'm like, you could
Wow.
to more than one person in one text. She does it.
She actually, I won from Allie's big shoe. I won a reading from Sherry, and we did that this morning. So
Oh,
that was a nice, yeah, nice little reading from Sherry. And yeah, so I
oh.
appreciated that time she spent with me.
And the
Of course,
Crone
the
Zone is
reading was for half an hour, but we ended up talking for 2 hours. But
my.
when you know people, you do that.
No, the Crone Sun said they've had amazing readings and journeys with SunPsychic Jean. Thank you very much, Priscilla. And two of Priscilla's journeys are actually live shows on my channel, and I do have it under the
Oh,
playlist, and it is phenomenal. And I'm going to be on with Priscilla and the Wisdom Circle tomorrow, Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I guess that's 1 p.m. Pacific for the Wisdom Circle, and I'm going to be doing the presentation on Auric Fields tomorrow. So I'm very much looking forward to that as
oh
well.
man, yeah, nice.
Yep, busy, busy.
Yeah, speaking of busy, I think we should get busy.
I know.
Am I
I'm
still
ready
am I
whenever
still
you are.
freezing up? Am I
It
freezing up in a little bit?
it comes and goes, but just so everybody knows that Ginger is having internet. It's not us. It's not YouTube. It's not you. It's not StreamYard. It's just internet, and it's her. It's the connection from her, you know, internet source to the jump box. We think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So,
I think just a quick call should be able to
oh,
fix that for
sorry.
you.
And Ghost and Aliens. I really do. I don't have an alien deck, but I can't find one that doesn't look cheesy yet. So I want something that um, I to limit my buying. I've put an aesthetic to my choices, and it really has limited um, my buying. And if it doesn't fit my aesthetic, one of my three aesthetics. I have three. But yeah, I wonder too. But since not everybody is having issues, but but yeah, okay. So Joyful would like to hear from all the ones that mentioned. Actually, let's start with Joyful Journey here.
Joyful Dolphin.
Dolphin. I'm sorry, we have a Joyful Journey as well, which I lovingly call Genful Journey. And
Ah,
so I'm going to get you guys mixed up here. But let's start with Joyful Dolphin. And she just wants a message from the plethora. So I'm going to start off with this. So actually, she is also Angela's here too. Lori, um, she wants to
so
go away.
Joyful Dolphin, I'm going to connect to your Galactic Council and pick up the information from them. And you already know that dolphins are a galactic species from the Sirius star system, and that if you have a strong affinity to dolphins, it's because you have a past lifetime with them on that planet, so to speak. It's not really a planet; it's a star system. But on that, she's like, "Okay, I'm nervous," and that and it's just as simple as that. Like galactic beings are as diverse as there are grains of sand on all the beaches in all the world. I mean, there is so much diversity out there. But I love that you love the dolphins, and I too have a connection to the Sirius star system, and a lot of us here have connection to this, and it's part of the and just I don't know what it was. Um, there's another name for it that I wanted to call on it. It also has connections to Egypt as well. So I don't know if you have any affinity to Egypt. And so they all kind of go hand in hand. It's like people who are have affinity or have past lives or memories to Egypt also have connections to Sirius, also have connections to, you know, a lot of these other things. So let me just see if I can connect to them. I've they're reminding me that I was on a journey, a spiritual journey, and we went to ancient Greece, and we were talking to our spirit guides and receiving gifts, messages, and you know, information. And suddenly, behind us, we turned around, and there was a dolphin that was just floating in the air. And the dolphin was saying, um, "When you guys are done, you can come on back. We're all ready for you." And she was just so matter of fact, so like Valley Girl, so much like, "I'm just here to let you know that when you guys are done here, come on." And I was like, "Oh my, that dolphin was floating. The dolphin was talking to us like a just an everyday kind of casual manner." And I'll never forget the way that she greeted us. And we were like all serious. We were like connecting with our spirit guides and doing meditation. And then all of a sudden, this dolphin came up behind us. So what they want you to know is expect the unexpected, and to allow for whimsy and for creativity um, and spontaneity in your life, that and try not to take ourselves so seriously. And this is a good theme for the whole show. It really is very light, very loving, very much very playful. And this is where we all come from, and they just want us not to take ourselves so seriously. There is so much burden that that humanity carries, that they want to lighten this up. They want us to explore the spiritual realms and the creativity of our imagination. So I'm just going to stop there at so that I don't continue through the whole show.
Because we can if we don't stop ourselves. All right, so Joyful Dolphin, thank you for coming back. And so sorry we didn't get to you yesterday. So I have a nice message for you. So my first card for you. Okay, so I don't know if you already are, but if you're not, I feel like some sort of new journey is coming for you. I have this knight. It's the Knight of Wands, and what I love about this image is his helmet is Horus, like the eye of Horus. So, and with this just this is the fire element, and it's shining for you. It's illuminating, and we have dragon energy. So we have a lot of mystical energy just in this one image. And he wears the dragon tattoo. So this is saying that you are, for lack of better terms, infused with some magical energy that's very powerful. And I don't know if you have clairvoyance, but if you do not, you might want to try tapping into that, because I think that is one of your gifts. And then we have here, okay, the card of decisions. Decisions and balance. So you're being called to balance in your life. As Jean was saying, we don't have enough playful energy within us. If we do, we're not utilizing it as much. And when we have that playful energy, it surely makes these challenges easier to navigate through. And again, we have butterflies on this mobile here. That's transformational energy too. So I feel like um, if you don't know yet, that you will be coming into a new adventure, let's call it, and it's a spiritual one. There's also a time piece in here, so it's also a call to trust in divine timing. All things happen at the right time when it's meant to be. But also in here, I see two birds, which is our messengers. So you have two spirit guides, I believe, that are wishing to connect with you and would love for you to work on these abilities. And with that being said, I got some Fae energy for you, and it's the portal. So you are definitely a portal will be open for you once you choose to step into that portal to have a more magical life with you. We have this frog here. Frog is good luck, and she's just a young one, so she's just beginning her magical journey, and that's what I feel is for you too, Joyful Dolphin. Thank you for letting us read for you. I hope these messages spoke to you in some way. And yeah, got loving your energy here. So
It's a great way to start. It was really beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to pick someone? Let's do that. Let's go back and forth.
All right. Let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice. I saw somebody just recently popped in here. So she says, will Nick, my neighbor, pursue me romantically? I'm 29 and hoping there's something between us, but currently we're just friends.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a sip sip. Un momento.
Does he have children? I feel like he's tethered somehow, some way. Whether it may be an old relationship that he has children. I think he really needs a friend right now, Jasmine. And I think that things, if they were to occur, it would be spontaneously and naturally, like just because like the air, the planets are aligned, the stars are aligned, the you know. I think that I think he has other things on his mind. I think he has other obligations or other um, goals or focus, something else he's focusing on. I'm not sure that he's looking right now, but like I said, if it was spontaneous, it may just be it may just be that. But I don't, for some reason, my pendulum is not going in that yes direction that I want it to go in. It's not hitting like this. So just I don't know if he has kids. That might be it. How about you, Ginger?
Interesting. Yeah.
Hopefully
Okay.
you get
So,
something different.
well, yeah, mine, we do similarities when we, I, I just love the synchronicities. With Jean, she's got that beautiful talent to just channel it right in, and I channel mine through my images on my cards, and the way they go in sync sometimes it's just fun. It's really fun. So yeah, so right, this image on this card makes me feel like one or the two of you are being very guarded over their personal space or their home space. Um, So they're being very protective. So it could be at one point, one or the other of you has the need to guard themselves, guard what you have. And so that's a challenge for you right there. So, but then again, it's about learning to step back and make room for space to meet in the middle. You had I pulled this card just as you were saying he's got a lot on his mind.
Oh, look. Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's not you, Jasmine. He just really needs a friend. And, if you can, look elsewhere for the rat romance, you never know. But he just really
uh-huh.
needs a friend right now.
Yeah.
And with you being so close, he can't open up to you unless he can trust you. And,
Yeah.
romantic relationships are a little more guarded, but a friendship is a little more open. And you can, yeah, I just really think he needs,
And you
I'm
can
sorry, I
earn
didn't mean to
trust
jump
that
in.
way. No, no, no. Yeah, so like this is here's the companion, the trusty companion. But this horse is white, so it's like, let's say you are this trusted companion here. Your heart is pure, but his mind is just too much right now. And maybe as you get to know each other, a lot of more meaningful relationships grow from the friendship. So give him room to go through and sort out his challenges in his mind. And then I pulled this. I have a love oracle. And it says it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. And that speaks for the both of you, I think. You got to learn to love and trust yourself and heal from past wounds, each of you. And then I think that's when either your friendship will grow stronger. So at this point, I don't know, like Jean says, I don't know about the romantic part right now.
And we would
But
really love to tell you, yes, yes,
yeah,
yes, go for it.
yeah,
Or summer love, and actually the planets are aligned to be a summer of love. So it may not be
mm,
next door, but that friendship will last forever, for lifetimes. And
more meaningful.
it's really it's I definitely see romance in your future. I just it's just not next door.
Oh, that's funny.
So
Uh,
your turn.
okay, she's gone. Okay, she left. Okay, but I hope that resonated with her. Oh, that was Joyful Dolphin. Okay, let's see. Let me choose someone I haven't read for before. Um, Carol, I'm not sure if I've read for Caroline before, but visiting Ireland. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, elementals. Okay, that's down my alley. We want to go with you. My son wants to go to Ireland so bad.
He will
Oh,
get there.
all right. Let me pull out that card. All right. So, Carol.
So I think it might be an opportunity for you to learn and to acquaint and to it's only energies. It's only what it is in Ireland is they grew up with the folklore and the traditions that have been handed down in the family, and they're all open to it. They all know, they've heard, they know that people have seen things and had things in their gardens and in their homes, and that things have occurred, and they have this belief, and when we have a belief and we let go of the disbelief or the cognitive dissonance, or the if we're open to it, the energies, it almost like allows us to step into that dimension. So being open to it and accepting it for that many years, then the sprites, fairies, gnomes, and all of these elementals are more welcome there and more apparent there and more frequent there. So you may just feel like a little bit more openness, a little bit more braveness on their part. Like here in the US, we may have, it's only in the deep forest or in the gardens that are where it's really safe because they know, it's and I feel as though you might sense that yourself, Carolyn, because you are sensitive in that way, and believe and trust what pops into your consciousness, and invite them and just welcome them. Say, "I'm here. I'm welcoming you. I'm also a believer and a knower, and you're welcome to come visit me. And whatever your parameters or boundaries might be." I would like to be greeted. I would like to be notified. And I just welcome you with love and open arms and, something like this so that you can have that experience when you're there. How about you, Ginger? I think you're muted, hon. Oh, sorry, Ginger.
I am. I don't want my shuffling to interfere. So, okay, so first I want to say that the elementals can be very trickster energies. And even though these are foxes, they remind me, I used to have ferrets, and I'd be watching TV, and next thing I know, I see this bouncy thing with my sunglasses in their mouth. And they would go through my purse and run off with stuff. So I think this is a call to, even though you want to connect with the elementals, just know that some of them are tricksters, and it's because they want your attention and they don't mean harm. So when you're in Ireland, if you find things missing, they do love shiny things. So just guard your possessions. And then I got this one. This is awesome. Council of Animals. This is all about just respecting nature. You have to earn their respect, and in turn, they give you respect. And as long as you're respectful of nature, and it's not just the animals, it's the environment, they're attracted to you because they know that's in your heart, that's your energy. So, as Jean was saying, you can call upon them and ask to commune with them. It would be awesome. And then I got a message for you is to take pride in yourself. So they want you to be more confident about yourself. And if you try to approach them, whether it's spiritually or just going to the forest, don't be frightened. Be confident in yourself that you're a loving, well, I'm going to say Fae being, because I've got the ancestors call, seek their wisdom. So you may have a past with the elementals, and they want you to remember this. And so call upon the elemental wisdom, which is things sometimes I do affirmations of wanting to connect with that magical side of the ancestry. May I bring it forward to use today for the highest good. So definitely look into it and try to connect with them while you're there, and come back and let us know. I would just love to hear your story.
I would tour as many castles as you can.
Yeah.
They're just beautiful. Wow. It's lovely. There was a movie about somebody who was getting married, and I can't remember who it was, but the countryside and I think it was somebody, Patrick, somebody was, it was the best friend of the girl getting married. And the whole thing was set in Ireland. It was absolutely beautiful. And he actually got on a horse and ran across the lure, or the whatever that thing is called, the moor, I think it's called, to go
Yep,
rescue
yep.
her. I don't know if anybody knows what that movie is, but that's really popping in my mind right now. And it's
I don't know, but every time I hear the word Moor, I think of the American Werewolf in London.
Oh,
Stick
is that
there
what
in the
that is?
moors.
Actually, you know what? It may have been Scotland, but it was a show with Patrick Dempsey and his best
He's
friend.
a
He was
hoot.
he was the man of honor, but he was in
Okay.
love with
I hadn't seen that movie, but he himself. Oh wait, oh wait, you said Patrick
Patrick
Dempsey.
Dempsey.
Okay,
Mhm.
wrong Patrick. I'm thinking Patrick Stewart. He's a hoot. Oh my goodness. Okay, your turn to pick.
I
So this is
see
what I meant to
Liam.
do. Oh, so sorry. I messed up. There we go. Okay.
So I have Leah Makia here, and she says, "Can I get a reading from the elementals? Looking to step into a new me after some surgery. Who
Oh
will
my
that be?"
goodness.
Oh well, speedy recovery to you, Miss Leah Makia. And let me see what we can find out from the elementals. There are healer guides and healer
Mm-hmm.
energies that can work with you, and it's almost, I mean, I don't want to minimize it or commercialize it, but you know how Cinderella was stuck up in that tower and she made friends with all of the birds and the mice and all of the little critters, and they helped her. And like, you can just imagine these energies of small little energies that are always around us, watching over us. And you can call them in and ask them for help. And I just see them all like sort of snuggling up to you and saying, "You want to be somebody new? We can help you be somebody new. Who would you like to be?" And they're all right there, ready and waiting to support you. But it's important for you to decide in what direction you want to go, in what degree that you want to change, in what way that you want to honor your soul and reflect that. Um, and they just want you to know not to have any limitations with your desires and your hopes and your dreams, and don't let anybody else tell you that either. And they just say, "See how far you can go. See how far you can go." Uh, it's really very inspiring, and they're there to help inspire you, to help be your cheerleaders. Like, come on, you can do it, and to give you reminders and drop little blessings and synchronicities. I think you've had some synchronicities in your life, and these things will occur by these energies that are around you. Will drop in these synchronicities. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop there, and let's see what Ginger has to say.
Okay. Hi, Leah. First of all, the message came out. This world, there is a keyhole in this world, but that keyhole is actually like in the sun for me. This is so here we go. You have the key, and you have the key to the universe, and only you can open that within you. So, who would you like to be? So, focus on who you would like to be. And it's like the world is your oyster. You have the power, the key to be whoever you want to be. So, focus on that first.
Can I jump in?
Yes.
Hold that up again. They're the light codes, the key codes
Ah,
to
there you
the ascension of humanity. And you
mm,
are the link between the sun, the key codes, the light codes, and the earth. And you're here to bridge that gap and to be part of the light workers that work on the map or the grid around the earth. And I think you know this on a certain level, Leah, but that key code and the sun and the light codes just really was like, wow. Mm-hmm.
that was, yeah, I love that. Um, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Jean. Um, yeah, what she said. And then I have Okay, so this particular card usually is about hard work or putting in the hours, putting in the time, putting in the resources to connect with this new you. And you yourself, you have we all have vibrational energy within us. And the more you do things that you love, the higher that vibrational energy becomes. And we have two elementals here in this. So you can also call upon the elementals to assist you with I wanted to say the music of Gaia. Just tuning into Mother Earth is one of the most beautiful things you can do. Go outside and just, if you can sit in the grass that doesn't have ants like we do here in the South, pick a beautiful spot to sit down in, preferably near a tree. We got a tree in this image as well. And just breathe. Just sit, breathe, listen to nature, and that's your way of connecting with them. And you can invite in those elementals at that time and ask them to work with you and to help lead you or give you hints and clues how to more fine-tune your purpose. Speaking of purpose, you have the card of new creations, innovation. So once you delve into that vibrational energy, connecting with earth and then connecting with source energy. Look at this mark above this. It's not. Oh, these, okay. These actually are forming little circles here. So it's interesting. So anyways, after grounding, being connected, then you're connecting with source energy. You're connecting with the universe from your heart space, from your heart chakra, and move that energy up. And you, I can see, are becoming a unique being. And once you find that magic within you, that's funny, fine tune, work on the intonation, fine tune that special you within you. And you're going to find that your life is going to be more magical and easier to navigate. So that's what I have for you. Yeah, I
Beautiful,
hope
beautiful
that,
cards.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that interpretation. I love that reading, and everything resonated with me. I didn't want to jump in on each one, but every single one resonated with me, Leah. And how profound and how meaningful. I love that woman that was holding the light codes in her hand and connecting it to Gaia. I mean, it was just beautiful.
I guess I have to show this. He put it in twice.
Ah,
Thank you, Jonathan.
thank you, Jonathan.
He's so awesome. All right. All right. Who are we going to read? You're very welcome.
Ginger, Leah wants to know
well, the magical deck, when I pulled, I do have it on top still. This is such a wonderful deck. I didn't realize I was going to connect with it as much as I do, and it's called Priestess of Light. And it's on Amazon. And this deck is called the Good Tarot. It's a Colette Baron Reed. I call it a tarot oracle because it is tarot, but I just read so many messages in the images. I love them both. I didn't buy it for a couple of years because of the title, Good Tarot. It needs to be renamed. It really does. It's more of an elemental tarot. And but yeah, those are the decks that I use for you, Leah. Okay, on to the next. Is it my turn?
It is. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Everybody that's been popping in. I see you all, and I love that you're chatting with each other and enjoying your time here and listening to the readings. It's so important. And Christine came in. Hi, Christine. Nice to see you. Amelia, Carolyn, Jonathan. There's a couple of Christines I see. Okay. And Linda's here.
Hello, hello, hello. Wow, we might not be able to get to everybody, but we're going to try. We're going to try.
Miss Nancy Rikers, I love when you pick. It is helpful when other people pick, isn't it? Because I feel like, oh, I picked my
I
favorite.
like
My
this.
favorite.
Pick, you pick, I pick. I like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Share the joy. My friend came in a dream. Anna, can I get a message? She was smiling. Thank you.
Aww. Okay.
And just as a point of reference, I'm going to connect with her in a second, but that is a very typical visitation when they're smiling and they're letting you know that they're okay and that they're healthy and wealthy and wise, no, healthy and well, and that they're vibrant and just that they are, their soul is well, and they come and they smile at you because of the connection that you have and the energy that you shared in life, and they just want you to know that their well-being is taken care of and that they're good. But they're also just, it's almost like now that they're on the other side and they've gone through the um, life review process, they can see truly how much you meant to her, or that she meant to you, and truly how much you enjoyed each other's company. I mean, she knew when she was here, but to get on the other side and understand that from your heart and your soul is just a connection. And she's just coming in to smile at you and say, I see you. I see you, Nancy, and I honor your soul. It's such a beautiful visitation, and I love that. And I have to say, some of my, um, uh, I guess, goddesses came through, and they also gave me that smile. And it was like with a luminous, unconditional love energy that came through. And it was like very energetic and meaningful. So I'm not sure if you felt that with it or if it was just that she was smiling, but a lot of times this is why she's coming through. Let me see. Yeah. Anna's like she's right there with you, Nancy. She's standing beside you. She's right with you, and she loves this interest that you have and the availability of the connection to continue. That she doesn't want the connection to lessen or to dampen either. She wants to keep the connection fresh and continuous if you're open to it. And this is just for her to be there under advisement for you, and or just to have a friend. You miss having her, that friendship. And she said that your friendship is undying, and you'll always have her friendship, and that it's always there, is what she wants you to know. How
Beautiful.
about you, Ginger?
Okay, so Nancy, help me out here and make sure I'm on the right path. I like to pull 3 cards in connection. First card is I ask about how the person's energy is. So I have, so let me know if I'm right on this. This is a person, Anna is a person who loved to journey, whether it was spiritual or literal. She loved to go on journeys. And it's like she was always divinely led to the next space that she went to. Um, Fire energy, she was very creative, just lights up the room when she walks in. Um, I see in this image that sometimes even in if she felt less than, she still had that energy about her. She didn't want anybody to know that she was feeling less than. So but I feel a lot of beautiful energy around her. In this image there's a lot of stars, so I feel like she, like I said, she was divinely guided in life. And I don't know if she knew or you knew if she had connections with let's just say star beings or those have crossed over. Um, she was a tarot reader. Okay, perfect, perfect. So yeah, so I see this in her. Okay, perfect. Thank you for verifying that. So my next card is about shared memory, a shared memory, and this can go a few ways. This is a ballet. She's someone who walked through life gracefully. So between the two of you, um, let me think. Let me think here. Um, okay, so there's a lot of white doves in this image. So I don't know if that means anything to you. I want to say swan. Even though there's white doves in here, swan came to my mind. Did you go to play with a swan, black swan? I don't know. So I don't know if it was a play or you could have taken ballet together or gone to the ballet together. Um, let's see, what else can I say about this? Shared memory. Yeah, something about white doves too. So I don't know if that makes sense. Um, Nancy. So let me know if any of that makes sense. So then I have the message that she has for you. This is all about a message. So yes, she comes to you often, and whether it's in dreams or she's standing by your side, but she does send you messages. Here's a little feather falling. So I mean, just yesterday I had a little white feather floating in the wind that came to me. So the random feather, the old random feather trick. Just know that she is with you. She would love to communicate with you. She's going to find more unique ways moving forward now that she's come to you in a dream. She's going to find more unique ways of connecting with you, and that connection will grow stronger. And it's coming from the angelic realm. And because she too believes you are an earth angel, and here she is open. You are open to receive these messages, and yeah. So
It's beautiful. I
that is
love
what I
that.
have
And
for
I
you.
too got that she was visiting the angelic realm and sending you feathers from the angelic realm if you ever find any. And with her being a tarot card reader and connecting to spirit so often in her life, they probably invited her and said, come on, we'll show you how it works.
Yeah, I love that. So Nancy, thank you for letting us read for you today. I love that.
Yeah, thank you, Nancy. All the best to you. I'm having a hard time picking, you guys. Oh my gosh. Um, all right, so I have Diamond, and Diamond says, "May I have a message about what I need to know right now? Feeling a bit frustrated. Thank you." Sorry to hear that you're feeling frustrated, Diamond.
Yeah.
And Diamond, just say hi because I haven't seen you in the chat a while. Yep, she's here. Okay. All right. Is 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 the frustration for Diamond will be lifting very soon? Yes. Is the frustration for Diamond a lesson in Diamond's life, an opportunity for soul growth? Not as much. Is the frustration for Diamond a this too shall pass moment? Yeah. Is this frustration for Diamond it's hard for me to let me just see if I can connect to your energy. I do feel as though it's in the moment. Um, and I feel as though um, being the observer is a good practice when we're in a frustrating situation. Allowing time to occur and to help to gain the perspective. And it's almost like one of those things where they say sleep on it and tomorrow you'll know. I think that it's almost like you'll gain perspective. And I think that there may be a little bit of a misunderstanding, or let's say, I mean, I don't know what the scenario is, but let's just say this friend cancels on you all the time, and she swore up and down she wasn't going to cancel on you, and you said, let's go out, let's do this, let's go to this place, and she said, definitely this time for sure I can, and then she cancels on you. So that would cause you some frustration. People just not their words not matching their actions, and you relying on something and not having it be you being reliable, and not having other people be as reliable as you. That's tolerance. And it's also trying. I feel as though there's something that you don't know in this equation that you may want to see. We can't control the situation, but we can control our response. And if you just say, okay, lesson learned, I won't, you know, allow that to happen to me anymore, and you just won't get a second chance with me, and next time you want to go out, I'm just going to have to say I can't, because you can't put yourself out there and do that over and over again just to have somebody say, oh no, I have something else to do. It's almost like a, but I think that there's a piece to the equation that isn't known just yet. So time, allowing it to pass, asking for a perspective on what this is, and controlling our reaction, and maybe some boundaries. How about you, Ginger? You're muted.
It's funny because some cards are louder than others when I shuffle, so I mute myself. Oh, okay. So, with hubby. Okay. So, anyways, this is about setting boundaries and being in control. And there's a lot of fire energy around you right now. So there's a lot of heated things that are beyond your control. But when you have control of you and yourself, and as Jean said, you and your actions to something, and it's good to act and not react. So if something's fiery and it's firing you up, just step back a moment, breathe. You can even ask your guides, how do I navigate through this? But so this is about you being successful within this control. And it's not about being, you might be accused of being arrogant, and it's not about arrogance. Those who perceive it as arrogance look in the mirror. But when people start taking more control about themselves, either they're respected more, or you have those naysayers who say you're arrogant. But once you learn to take control of your actions and your energy, and learned how to set your spiritual boundaries, that you are not affected by these other fiery energies, it's going to be easier for you to navigate through tough times. And I do have this, my favorite hermit card ever. These are times to retreat right now, to go inward and seek spiritual guidance. That way we don't react in a negative manner and feel that fire. So it's about going in, and it's not always easy. I can say, especially when you're in the fire energy, to go within, but even 5 minutes a day, then 6, and then 10, and going within. This particular image, he's within an oak tree. He's looking from out of the oak tree. Oak meaning deep spiritual connections and grounding. He can see his path a little clearer, and which is very serendipitous. I have the illuminated path. So when you learn to go within and ask your guides to assist you, your path will be illuminated for you, and you'll just do things intuitively. And it's like I said, it's just easier to navigate through the challenging times when we can go in, breathe, and change up your energy. So that's what I have for you, Diamond.
Thank you, Diamond. All
I
the
love this.
best to you.
Just love that card. Oh, okay. All right. We are at 4 o'clock. How much longer do you?
I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the private chat. Where's my private chat at? Oh,
Okay.
I don't think we have one. Why don't
Why
we have
not?
one?
We don't. What happened?
I think because we're both
Oh, there it is. It's on the
moderators.
side.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Oh, God bless. My fingers are going all cattywampus. Hey, JR. So thank you for letting us read for you today, Diamond. Okay, so let's see. Let us see. Um, hmm, why not? I visited my aunt yesterday who's in hospice at the end of her journey. Messages about her, please and thank you. You okay with that, Jean?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Sorry to hear about this for you, Jackie. Oh, first of all, Jackie, are you here? I need to start. At some point, we need to start asking who's here. So, Jackie, if you're here, please. And Jean, if you can look, because I'm on a delay here. So, uh, is Jackie here? Yes.
Well, I think we have to read for Jonathan.
Yeah. Okay.
That would
We'll read for.
be. Mhm. Yeah, Jackie's here.
Okay. You
And
want to do
Jonathan,
Jackie then Jonathan, or Jonathan then
yeah, if
Jackie?
Jonathan's still here.
He was next on my list. All right.
Oh, see, we both picked the same one.
Yeah.
All right, so Aunt, who is in hospice. I heard or read something recently that said our passing is actually the wedding to our afterlife. And it's almost like, a new commitment, um, a new journey, and it's a celebration and a ceremony of a new life together, or a new life in in some sense. So life does go on, and everybody here, we all know this. And so this ceremony of her transitioning out of the body and into her light body is a ceremony, ceremonious, and a beautiful honoring. Um, it's so hard to have a dual perspective when somebody is in their final hours or final days, to have a celebratory feeling inside. But knowing this, it deep in our hearts, will help us to deal and to uh, process those feelings, because we know that the overarching thing is she's going somewhere great and beautiful, and somewhere that she's worked so hard here in this lifetime to achieve. I do believe that the ultimate achievement is our soul's growth, and our passing is the opportunity to see that, and to collect on all of the rewards and all of the information. Not that you can't do that while we're still here, but and maybe just think back and over her entire life, and think back to when you used to go over to her house and she used to get you out the snacks. My aunt used to do the wavy potato chips, no other kind of potato, always the wavy potato, and they were the ones in the can, not a bag. They were in a can. Whenever I went to my aunt's house, she would get the wavy. You want some? You want a snack? And I'd be like, okay. She would get those wavy potato chips out. And I've never, I mean, I know it's weird, but I've never been a real big fan of potato chips. I was more of a pretzel girl. And for some reason, they like I don't know, they tasted off to me sometimes. And
Especially the
I,
canned ones.
I, yeah, not the Pringles, but the ones in the the delivery cans. This is going back a ways.
Oh, like Charles chips.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm. That's what she
Uh-huh.
did, and I think that she put all of her snacks in there. It didn't matter what it was, she would put them in there. But, think back in her lifetime and think back to a time where she may have shared something with you, or a, holiday that you shared together, or a decoration that she always had in her house, and honor her this way, and try not to focus too much on the because there is a decline towards the end of our life that's really hard for us um, to just accept, deal with, and understand that if we fill it with memories and hopes, it'll help to to um, to transform whatever it is that we're feeling at this moment.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Um, yeah, so when I brought up this image and you were talking about honoring, that's the word that comes to mind with this. Just honoring her and her traditions, and maybe your traditions with her, is what I'm getting from this. And I'm also getting the message from this one is she has gathered everything or prepared everything for this journey, for her. She knows that, and she's accepted and has realized, she knows that this is going to be a magical journey for her. And it's funny you put that up, because in this image, vacationing together. So, but my first thoughts on this image was she is ready to transition, and she is at the helm. She's not taking the back seat. She wants front row to see that beautiful warm light she's going to go into, transitioning into. And then when I saw this comment, you vacation together, it's like she's thinking, this is another vacation for me, and I am ready. I'm being divinely guided, and this is a beautiful trip. She wants you to know that she knows it's going to be a beautiful trip. And then when I asked a message from her to you, I got this beautiful, it says messenger of air. So that connection between the two of you will remain strong, and you can communicate with each other while she's in her spiritual realm and you're here on this earthly realm, and you will find that way to connect with her, and you'll just know her presence when she's around. And it could be, I feel like the room will lighten up, just enough of a hint for you to notice, and I think that's one sign that she will be there. And there's white feathers all over here, so very spiritual feeling that you will receive. Work on your sentience, and you will feel her energy, and it will feel like everything's lighted up, and you'll feel that expansion and that connection with her. So, Jackie, that's what I have. She smiled all day yesterday, even when oh, that just tingles me. I got goosebumps now. She is ready, and celebrate her, as Jean says. Celebrate all those special moments that you had growing up. So, oh,
Yeah.
thank you for letting us read for you, Jackie.
Hang in there, Jackie.
Yeah. Love and blessings go with you. Okay. We doing Jonathan next?
Yep. Do you want to do the honors?
Oh, Jonathan, aloha, aloha, aloha. Let me
There you
unstar.
go.
And where'd he go? Where'd you go? Where did he go?
He is
There he
here.
is. From all of them. All right. You know what? You're going to get a mermaid. You're going to get a fairy. You're going to get
Dragon. Did I do his dragon? And a
dragon,
unicorn. Wow.
dragon. And 1, 2. Okay, I know what decks I'm using. Okay, cool.
Do you
And
have
I'm
a
going to
mermaid? Wow.
It's quirky, made by a very quirky woman, and we'll stop there. Jonathan
Okay.
knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm getting pulled towards the mermaid and unicorn because I don't get to do those as much. And let me just go ahead and see if what I can pick up from the Jonathan's mermaid and unicorn. So I don't know if you ride jet skis or if you've ever been on something fast like water skiing or something, but your unicorn is on the water, like water skiing, like going like this with you. And your unicorn is one that is very adventurous and very sports like and enthusiastic and playful and um what else is it? It's I can't think of the word. They're saying that we do this in mostly while you sleep in the other realms. So when they would be going like this, they would be doing this across the realms and across the stars and across the Milky Way and all the way out. And it almost feels like this when you're together. And this unicorn is also a lifeline for you. It's almost like a spirit guide or a companion for when you do travel to help to make sure that you come back. Not, to guide you on your way back. It's like it's a safety for you. And so I'm stuck on the unicorn and I get away from the mermaid, but
The mermaid
and
is riding the unicorn.
this unicorn is loyal. They are protective. Um, they respect you, and they're telepathic with you, and they are multidimensional. Um, and he's saying that I can be whatever you need me to be in different dimensions. Like they can be cartoon in one dimension, and they can be mystical in another dimension, or they can be like in the storybook type of folklore sort of energy when you need them to be. And so this it's almost like not shapeshifter, but it changes and it molds to whatever realm that you need them to be. um, so they're not just one dimensional and they're not just one type of energy, but they're willing to change with you. And I feel as though this is something that you also have, Jonathan, that you meet different people and you can pretty much get along with anybody and you find something in common with almost everybody that you meet, and that you're interested in almost everything, anything that people would talk to you about. Oh, that's very interesting. I've never tried that. I would like to try that sometime. It's not like, oh, you're open and you have such diversity. And sometimes this is maybe detrimental to you because sometimes you can't pick what menu choice to choose because you like everything, and everything is appealing to you, and you have a variety in your energy that you're just not hard and fast in one way. that you're not just, you don't dive deep into just one direction. You have many directions that you are interested in. So you're very versatile, and your unicorn is this way as well. And I'm just going to stop there.
Well, that goes great synchronicity with this card, Seven of Cups. So many choices. And, unlike some people who, what is this saying? Oh my gosh, I can't even think of it. So many trades, master of none kind of thing. But knowing Jonathan the way I do, you've mastered many different things. So most people, I would say, this is the card of plethora, dreams. Pick one or two, but you have the ability to what's the word? You can do more than one because you have that magical ability. You can pick 3 or 4, but I feel like there's some new choices coming your way or have just recently presented themselves. And so being that with the mermaid energy, it's very in line with magical things. So definitely. And then I've got, it's funny, you picked mermaids and unicorns. The unicorn popped out for him as well as the mermaid. But this is not a barn owl. This is wisdom. But you have all these elementals around you. So, Jonathan, I don't know if you've done this in a while. You used to go for walks in either the park or somewhere, lots of trees, and you would film it. And I used to love those videos. So, but there's elementals that are waiting to connect with you, and maybe that's part of one of your new journeys coming forward. One of your magical cups. But they want to impart a lot of wisdom to you. They're whispering in your ear. They're flying all around you. And sometimes I think you can really feel them, and they'll just catch you out of the corner of your eye, or you'll hear a little tick, like they might have knocked something over or run into something, but it didn't fall. Then you have this beautiful dragon. This is an aquatic dragon. So how interesting is that you got that earth element blended with the water element. Page of Cups. So yeah, definitely a new beginning on something, a different magical turn than maybe we who know you are used to. I think you're finding some new direction to focus some of that magical energy on. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Jonathan.
So I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt your flow there, but the second card, and you were saying that when he does his walks, and I feel as though he may be catching some elementals on film when he does his walks. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be awesome, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm. And you do realize that 7 of Cups had a mermaid on it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So